This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to the NHL 18 Edmonton Oilers franchise mode. And things are going alright. We're 8-8 to open the season through 16 games. Well, Dylan Larkin, 17 points. He's really coming of age here at 22 years old. Connor McDavid, 94 overall, 15 points, a +8. Sebastian Aho doing alright as well, 10 assists, 16 points. Everybody else on the season except for Chris Russell. And, well, a couple of guys here. Chris Russell, Anton Slepyshev, Kevin Gravel, and that is pretty much it. Other than the top line are minuses. So we got to figure out what's going on there in terms of this team giving up goals on every other line except for the top line. Goaltending, definitely one of those situations. Cam Talbot sporting a 3.02 GAA right now. That is kind of ugly. So we look for that to change. And realistically, what do we have to change about this team coming up towards middle of the year? This is the thing. I really don't think we have to switch up anything. You see Jujhar Khaira, Joel Armia. I got to move over my computer here so as I can see. Joel Armia's had a goal, 3 assists. It really hasn't been bad. Pontus Aberg on the right wing, 2 goals, 3 assists, or 1 assist. We're going to move Armia up. That should hopefully translate to a little bit more offense for Slepyshev and Anthony. We'll find out. Other than that, I think we are good to go. Actually, Drake Kajula, what's he done? He's done 5 goals, 4 assists with Dylan Strome. I'm going to flip-flop them on the wings and see if that makes any difference for us. Defensively, we are good to hold steady with those lines. And special teams, really, I don't see anything needing to move around here except for maybe Sebastian Aho and Ryan Strome move up to different lines and see if we can get them clicking a little bit here and get this power play going and hopefully scoring a bunch of goals. So let's get right into the simulation and see what Dylan Larkin, the new hot young gun on the Oilers, has in tow to get this season underway. What we have is Florida, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Minnesota. We'll go through that 5 stretch of games. We win 4-3 in overtime, or in a shootout, pardon me. And against Pittsburgh, need a victory. That's a shootout loss, so you win one, you lose one kind of thing. And against New Jersey, a 3-2 loss, so we're staying steady. But we get 2 shutouts in the span of a week and give up less than 3 goals in each of our games. 6 goals in 5 games. That is huge. That is an absolute massive achievement for our franchise. Sorry, pardon me, the camera's all out of whack. I don't like it the way it is. So we'll fix that. And we'll take a look at the standings after another 5 games in this season. We are 3 points back of second in the division. And it is tight contest so far. You see Dylan Larkin up to 23 points now. Just want to go see if our changes work. Connor McDavid, 20 points. Sebastian Aho, 5 games played. He puts up an extra 4 points. That's huge. And then Anthony Anthony, 11 points. Clefbaum, Kajula's up to 10. Strome's up to 10. Slepyshev's up to 10. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is up to 10. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move around and see if I can't get Strome down there with Anthony and see what this team can do in terms of editing into more of a contender. So you see here Strome. Actually, you know what? We'll move Slepyshev and leave Strome up here on the second line for now, because he is rated as a second line forward. So we'll leave him second line for now, and we'll see what him and Slepyshev can do on Nugent's wing there, and hopefully it'll be something spectacular and get us a couple more games above 500. If we could finish by about by December 25th around 20 wins, that would be huge. So let's get through to the Vancouver game and see what that does for us. Bakersfield not doing too bad, a shootout loss, so that's our second overtime shootout loss of the season. 4-2 win there, 2-1 loss. Okay, maintaining that 2-game cap. I don't mind that at all. And against Vegas, 3-2 shootout win, so you win one, you lose one kind of deal, like I said. Against Boston, a 5-3 loss, and against Ottawa, okay, all of a sudden we're back to 500. And now all of a sudden we are looking ugly. Just a bad 4-game, 5-game losing streak there, and that will really cost us, kind of reset us, if you would. Only a 4 game, so if we can snap the snide here, but we don't, we get shut out for the 2nd straight game in a row. And this team all of a sudden not looking as sharp as they did. Dylan Larkin obviously can't have as many points as he did, and Connor McDavid's up to 31, so there you go. New points leader, Connor McDavid. So we gotta figure this out because yeah, sure, Larkin's had 27, Aho's had 20, Slepchev's 12, Kajula has had how many? That's the problem. He's had 12 as well. So we're gonna get Kajula back up there and Strome doing okay. Everybody else seems maybe a little bit cold. Yeah, we're just not scoring the goals. We're getting assists on everything, but we're just not scoring goals. Gravel has 1 assist. And Russell has no points, so that is where we sit. Noah Hannafin 11 points, right? It's a difficult season. Cam Talbot, 919 goals against average, 252 goals against average. Pardon me, 919 is the save percentage. That looks a lot better, but he's played 22 games and only won, what, 9? And same with Montoya, only won 4, and Montoya's getting blown up a little bit here, so we got to figure out if we can maybe by the deadline find ourselves a better goalie or what, if it is time to compete. But right now we are 6 points back of a playoff spot, so that's an issue. That's a big time issue. So let's get through Christmas here. All of a sudden we're not winning those 20 games by the end of Christmas. Hopefully 20 games by the end of December would not be a bad start. Against Vancouver we get a 4-3 shootout win. There we go. That's massive. Round 5 pick for Smith. And round 7. Now, what's Smith's contract all about here? He's a 4.35 mil guy, Brandon Smith. That is an ugly, ugly contract. We're going to just decline that. And again, St. Louis, 6-0 loss. There's a 4-1 win. Okay, we're getting shut out a lot. But we just need to start winning some games here. Ottawa, come on, there's a victory. We're back within 1 of 500. This could get us over 500 against Vancouver. And Arizona. Okay, 1 game still. Colorado got a clutch W here. And scouting. Okay, we'll get back to scouting and we'll figure out who we're going to go find. Next episode, I'll show you guys who the prospects in this draft are. And then you guys can start formulating what you want for a draft strategy. But at least December we finish at 500. That's huge. We're 38 games into the season, so we're almost at the halfway point. Dylan Larkin putting up the most points for the Oilers now. So that continues to be the battle between Larkin and McDavid. Aho's finally putting up a couple of goals. 3 goals, 23 assists. Kajula 20 points. Like, we just don't have any big time goal scorers other than Connor McDavid. We don't have anyone over 15 other than Connor McDavid. Everyone else kind of got 2, 5, all that. Nothing real pretty. Everyone putting up points, but not enough points to consider us big time threats, right? That's what I'm saying. Cam Talbot's struggling. Same with Al Montoya, who's 6 and 7. I mean, Talbot's just not getting the goal support when he goes into net, and Montoya's just giving up too many goals. So I don't know what we can do to generate any different offense. I think we move around Aho down to the second line. And move over Kajula. Move up Nugent Hopkins to the top line and see if that will jumpstart our team at all. If Connor McDavid can get going with Ryan Nugent Hopkins and Dylan Larkin, that would be absolutely massive. So let's go find out one last 5-game set. And we'll see what this team can do going up in towards the All-Star game in January. But I don't even see the All-Star game on the map. Okay, that is all right. Let's go original 6, couple of games there. So against San Jose, a 6-3 loss, 5-2 win. We stay at 500. We need to finish over 500. That's a 3-2 win and 1-0 win. There you go. We clutch a W. We get at least one. We'll go through pretty much the bye week here and get up. There we go, a 3-0 shutout victory. We are 22 and 20 to end this simulation for this episode, guys. That's huge. That is massive. At least we were able to clutch up the last couple of games there and get on a winning streak and get going. We are 6 points back of a playoff spot. Connor McDavid 38 points. We are in the same situation last year. We had to blow it up after last year because of all the bad contracts. We see 37 points for Dylan Larkin, 30 for Aho, 23 for Strome, 22 for Nugent Hopkins. So I almost feel like the more threat on the second line would be to move Nugent Hopkins back down and get Strome up onto the first line. Anyway, guys, I think I will leave that to you. What do you guys think? What do we need to do to this team? I'll show it to you right now. To get us to succeed, let me know in the comments section down below. As I don't know why we had Aho playing center. That doesn't make sense. But guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I am up on out of here. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I will catch you in the next one.